Hi, Tiramisu.
Hi, Buttercup.
I've missed you so much.
I missed you too. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad we are here.
I am as well. Well, one thing to say,
What's that?
Joe to glow.
And T to Glee. We are here.
We are here. We are back, and we are excited.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Oh my goodness. So, although you and I have been conversing regularly, we
Yes.
have not gotten on here to talk to all the people out there. So, what I noticed, as well as yourself, over the past several weeks, months, there is a lot going on. I know we've had, vacations, things
Yes.
like that, but in the world itself, there is so much going on. And I feel as though, and I believe you agree as well, that all of the emotions of many people is really heightened. So we wanted to, yes. So we wanted to have this time just to talk about ways where we can kind of bring down those emotions,
Yeah.
speak peace into our worlds.
That's my.
I like it. And then carry on. So
Yes.
I thought that I would just start off by saying one of the very first things that I like to do when I feel myself getting, a little tense, because I carry a lot of tension up in here, is definitely, yeah. Oh, what's that called? What's it called?
That's your trapezius muscles, ma'am.
I love it, love it, love it, love it. Is prayer. For me, prayer is number one. So when I feel myself just getting a little bit, what do I say, Bestie, usually when I'm getting a little, do I say I'm getting a little moved? That's what I say.
Little
When I
move.
feel myself getting a little moved,
Yes.
prayer is one of the very first things that I have to do to kind of get myself from that space of, how about you?
Yes, you need to move out of that feeling a little moved.
Yes.
I get it. So I think the one thing that grounds me and keeps me in a good place is yoga. I feel it's not just a physical thing. I feel afterwards mentally clearer. It's just when I skip, because for whatever reason I've had to, I can feel it. I can feel things are a little more moved, as my bestie would say. I'm feeling moved. I just feel mine is a little heightened. I'm feeling a little heightened. So
yes,
yoga really helps me a lot. That is one of the things that helps. But overall, bestie, I know my bestie is a biker. She not vroom vroom, but bicyclist.
Yeah, make it clear for the people. I don't want
Yes.
anyone thinking they're going to call on me to put them on the back of my motorcycle, because I don't have one of those at all. I will not be vrooming with you down the highway.
She's not the Harley mama.
I am not.
She is more Schwinn. And I'm just making that up because I don't know what your bike
More
is.
huffy. More
huffy.
Tour day bike ride. I don't want to name out a place because I don't want anyone to feel any kind of way. Tour day riding the bike through the neighborhood.
Tour day bicyclist.
Yes.
So we're saying all this to say physical activity is key. Now,
yes.
I'm going to tell you right now, there are days, there are weeks that I'm just like, too much going on. It is a push, but every single time I get out there and do it, I'm so grateful I did. So I was saying, and of course, this is no big revelation, but we're never going to regret doing it, but we will always regret not doing it. We'll always regret skipping it. I don't think we'll ever regret doing it. So
absolutely,
that is, physical activity is key when you're handling stress. Now, there are some other things, Bessie. Give me some of your others and we can just bounce it back and forth.
Okay, so ever since I've been a little girl, I have a tendency sometimes to internalize my feelings and emotions, especially. What's all that about? What's that
You
about?
do?
What's that face about?
You do?
So I'm here to confess that I have had a tendency throughout life to internalize my deepest emotions and feelings about certain things. So
Yes.
ever since I was young, I always, always, always journaled, wrote, and write poetry. Love.
Yeah.
That is a place where I feel as though I can freely be myself, say what I need to say, get it all out, and then
Yes.
able to move forward. So for me, writing is a huge part of my life. It really helps me to, again, like I said, just get into that space of peace and
Yes.
calm. And then I can just go on, even if I was feeling bothered, angry, moved.
Sure.
After I write, because it's all down there on paper, much better. So that's key
Yes.
for me. One of the big, big keys for me. Um,
Absolutely.
More recently, I began. I was gonna pull it out, but I forgot to grab it, and so I'm not gonna grab it now. No, not that.
Oh,
I wasn't gonna tell the people that one
okay.
yet,
Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
but it's going to come out sooner or
Oh,
later.
it
Yes,
will.
it will.
It will.
Yes, it will. So, okay, they try to make, I think, we adult people feel better by calling it this. But really, if you just went to the store and picked up one and got some crayons, you would be fine. But adult coloring books, oh
Love
my
them.
goodness.
Love
Who
them.
knew? Who
Yes.
knew, really knew that
Yes.
whole thing puts
Yes.
your mind at ease and calm. Furthermore, it's very good for your brain as well. So who
Absolutely.
knew? Who knew? So that's one of the things that I started doing more recently, and I
Yeah.
love it. I have like a high tech, and my little colored
Did you
pencils and
just
real
do
like
a
my little
high
shimmy
tech?
shim shim,
Just
my
I
little
have a
high
little.
tech, my little shimmy shim shim. Yes, so it's pretty official over here. So if
Mm-hmm.
you're not able to get the high tech kind of bougie stuff that I have, like I
Yeah.
said, a standard coloring book
My
with some
butterfly.
crayons.
My butterfly book. I have a little adult butterfly coloring book. It is not high tech
Is it
or
not? It's not high tech.
bougie.
It might be high tech. You said it's a butterfly adult book, so it
It's
might
a
be.
butterfly.
Obviously, we like to laugh. This is a big stress reliever.
Yes.
Is it not, Bestie? So,
Yeah.
talking one on one with a great best girlfriend is
Yes.
key. Key.
Key. It can
Or
take
guy
you
friend, whoever you have, one of your
right.
best friends, whoever they are.
That will take you personally from the deepest, darkest pit, pull you out of the rabbit hole, pull you back from the side of the cliff, and keep you in a good place. When you
Yes.
have that,
Yeah.
this, and
Yes.
everyone needs that because
Yeah.
listen, girlfriends or guy girlfriends or boyfriends, whatever, is the best therapy if you're not seeing a therapist, and even sometimes better than seeing a therapist.
Yes.
But there's nothing better than that.
Yes.
Something I think we might move into when we continue this on that line is what happens when those relationships are part of your stress. Let's move
Oh,
that for next week.
I think that's good. We're gonna table that and we will discuss that. I like that. I like that. I like that. Like
Oh,
that.
and
Like
another thing that relieves stress, dancing. What we're doing right now. Dancing,
Yes.
again with the physical movement,
Yes.
the laughter. Laughter
Yes.
is
Yes.
truly the best medicine for
It
all that
It
ails you.
is.
Couple other little things I wanted to just quick. Everybody has to find their way. Everybody needs to know what their stress
Yeah.
relief is. Some people pull away. Some of
Yeah.
us need alone time. You need to recharge that battery.
Yes.
Some of us need others to help recharge the battery. Some need both. need a little, I wouldn't even say balance. I'd say I need the 80% alone, 80% introvert, and 20%, let's go. Party time. But yeah, you have to find your thing. I know that I do monthly massages for stress relief. That is huge. Love it, will not quit it. Some people don't want their bodies touched by anyone they don't know like that. I don't see it like that. I'm like, work that muscle out. And
Yes, I agree. I agree.
My bestie, I'm about to tell on her.
That's okay.
A little bit.
Okay. You know how far to go.
Oh, this is a little bit far, but not far. You know, my bestie likes retail therapy. Retail therapy stresses me out. I don't like shopping. I'm not really a girl. I don't know. The shopping thing is like, I don't want to do it. So,
Bestie, I thought you enjoyed it a little bit more these days, more recently.
You know what, Bestie? That is like biannually. I'm like, let's get some things here. Let's try to get something to show for something.
I like some retail therapy. I really do. But you know what? Sometimes with that, and this is one of the things that I do mention, like to some of my other friends, and I tell them, it's really kind of cool, like when you're going through things, as you're working it through, you don't necessarily have to buy a whole lot, but it's nice to kind of treat yourself and get a special little something. So more recently, the retail may not have been in the areas of clothing or shoes or anything like that, but maybe it's buying that, a little bit more highly priced special sweet treat that I would not ordinarily get. Like there is a fabulous, and you have to try it out next time you visit, fabulous local shop that has homemade sherbet. I've never in my life.
I was really expecting like something else, but I'm
no, girl. I am kind of simple, plain. It's not going to be extravagant like that. It is so good. It's orange and cherry. That's it. Those are the flavors. And I think when I went this last time, she said that she only made enough for a couple of weeks and that was it. So now cherry is the flavor. That's it for the rest of the summer into fall. So, bestie, it's not gonna really ever be, even if you ask me my favorite foods, it's like pretty simple.
You said I splurged on a sherbet.
That's the first thing that came to my mind, right? But okay, that is true. I did say I splurged. I will say the other night I went out to eat and I got a couple extra things that I would not have ordinarily got, like that cookie cake and extra cornbread and things like that. So, and I don't typically do that. Yes. Sometimes you need to. People are going to be laughing. Splurge on a sherbet?
I had to laugh at my own bestie. I had to laugh at
her.
I
realized that I said, that I splurged after I said it. I was like, okay, yes. But for me, because I don't usually get it, yes, So it doesn't have to always be, like I said, clothing, shoes, expensive jewelry. It can just be that special thing, sherbet or not, that you've been eyeing for a while, that you say, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and get that.
So I think kind of summing up today's thoughts would be, number one, we need a connection to our greater power, right?
Yes.
Whether that is through prayer, whether that is through meditation, whatever your belief system is, you need to be connected to that to be grounded. That's one thing I hear is one of our solids. You need to physically move your body. That is huge because sitting in stress only worsens the big picture altogether. And I do mean big picture. It just worsens it all.
Yes.
And third, I think that we all need to have some type of creative hobby. something that we do, whether it's write poetry or garden or cook, whatever it is, you need something creative. And then whatever you just enjoy doing outside of those things, whether that's retail therapy, whether that is
Wine
massage,
sherbet.
whether that is cherry sherbet. You need to do the little extras that you wouldn't normally do for yourself. So I think that we have a good base, bestie.
I think so too. I think the only other thing I want to add real quickly, because sometimes I think maybe some people think you have to like go all out to find this certain space and place. One thing I truly, truly, truly enjoy that is part of after I'm done praying, maybe some physical activity. If I'm in the moment, in the car, whatever it is, I like to deep breathe. So
Sure.
deep breathing, I think, is something anyone can do. It's fast.
Right.
It can be done anywhere. So I definitely want to add that to our list today.
Absolutely. And may I add to the deep breathing, when you move yourself outside, whether that is sitting on your porch or on a chair in your driveway, there's something about being outdoors that does help.
Yes.
Just helps
Yes.
internally.
You and I both love the outdoors. I didn't
Yes.
always love the outdoors though. I was thinking about that earlier. When I was younger, my parents would say, go outside, go outside. I never really, but nowadays, give me nature.
Yes.
Give me the ocean.
Yeah,
Put me near some water.
that's right. Put me near some water with my bicycle.
Let the air and the breeze blow
Yes.
over me. Yeah, that is the best in the morning in particular. I love it.
I love that. And I love all of this today. And as we move on in 2 weeks, we
Yes.
will continue with this topic and
Yes.
maybe hit some of those factors of what do you do when some certain things are causing you stress?
Yes.
How do you logistically handle those things?
Yes. I think that sounds awesome.
So it's great being back with all of you. Lovely seeing my tiramisu. Of course, we talk every day, but we have not seen each other's face in quite some time. We need to take that little pause. But we ask that you come back with us, follow us, give us a thumbs up, add your comments, tell us what you do that we may have not mentioned that has been a great stress relief for you.
Yes, absolutely. Wonderful. Good to see you.
Nice seeing you, Bessie. I love you.
I love you.